Let's do one more together, and then you're going to have a couple to do by yourself, and then a lesson quiz on Shobi. So let's take a look. Let's read it. What's the first step? Who remembers our first step? Step 1. Identify your numbers and the order they go in. And so let's do that first. The sum of 3 and 5 divided by 4. So our phrase wants us to use the digits 3, 5, and 4. So let's take a look at that. 3, 5, and 4 are our numbers we're going to be using. Who remembers step 2? Now we need to take a look at what operations are we going to be using? Are they telling us? The sum of 3 and 5 divided by 4. Well, we know sum is addition. So we're going to put it between 3 and 5. Why did I put it between 3 and 5? Because I want to find the sum of those numbers. Then I'm going to divide that sum by 4. So step 1 was identifying your numbers from your phrase. 2, identifying the operations. And now your third step, which is probably the hardest step, you have to identify where you're going to put your parentheses to show what we're doing first. So the sum of 3 and 5 divided by 4. Do they want us to divide 5 and 4? No, they want us to divide whatever the sum of 3 and 5 is by 4. So I need to put parentheses around 3 and 5. So notice how this one's different than the last two examples. The last two examples had the parentheses in the last two numbers, whereas this example has our parentheses in the first two numbers. So now, step 4 is now we solve. 3 plus 5 gives us 8. Then we're going to divide 8 by 4, which you know gives us 2. So 2 is the answer to this expression.